to the following presentation of the National Football League. One pride. It's time. Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
Here's the kicker, Jake Bates, ready to get this one underway. And off we go from Ford Field. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So here come the Giants, and Greg, it is the latest stop for Russell Wilson. A decade and a Super Bowl in Seattle, 2 years in Denver, last year in Pittsburgh, and now Russell Wilson is the Giants QB.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from the opening whistle.
And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
On the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down, here's Wilson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Giants first down.
New York.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And this quarterback has a reputation for being one of the faster quarterbacks in the league. But what I loved here is, yes, he used his legs, but he remained a passer for as long as he could, and leads to a nice pickup.
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. A ball deep for the end zone. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Made by Bobby Okereke. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Gibbs. He'll get this across midfield down to the 48. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
On the play.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
The Giants offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. For Tracy, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Wilson. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. It falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time.
He was covered,
and it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Return forthcoming. It's a touchback and it's come out to the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Goff reaching for it. The tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Laporta in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
The toss to the right. Here comes Gibbs. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's caught, left side, it's complete.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
Brings up 2nd down.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go play action with Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd and 10. To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up and stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's now 3rd.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Tim Patrick was the intended target.
It's now 4th down.
And that'll set up 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or Whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, try to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Now Russ. Now a screen set up for Tracy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground, here's Tracy. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. It's a game.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Giants football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go. Wilson to throw. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
That looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The Lions offense ready to take over once more. And nothing has come from these first 2 drives. Got a turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 11, and the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Williams in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Complete to Jamison Williams.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will take a 3-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Eric Gray to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Wilson now, off the bootleg. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
They'll run with Tracy. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
From the gun, on 3rd down, Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions offense ready to get back to work. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
A 10-yard gain.
This is all about sensing the pressure. You can see him keeping his eyes downfield as long as he can. But ultimately, he decides, I got to tuck this ball and become a runner. He's able to avoid the sack, pick up some positive yards.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he's going to have the Lions first down by a good couple of yards as they get 3 on 4th and inches.
First down.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Now Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
From the gun, it's Goff. He's going to take a shot down the field. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 53 yards.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board. Yeah, and I think that's a really smart decision. You certainly don't want to take a sack in any goal-to-go situation, or even worse, throw a pick. So understanding he still has 2 more shots at the end zone, I really like that decision.
Is it time to turn to the running game to get in? 3rd and goal coming up. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seed he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Brings up
that one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The Giants offense ready for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he's going to be taken down at the 17-yard line.
He's taken down
13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Yards. First down, New York.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading left. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Taken down back at the
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It is 3rd and long. Here's Wilson. Right side, taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Deontay Banks comes up to make the play.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drop for the loss of a yard.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. They'll try to run for it. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
It's 4th down.
Here's Jack Fox now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Giants offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Wilson now going to keep it on his own read. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. As the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
The motion there, tight end Johnson. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. A fair catch will be taken here with that flag down by the punter, and this might keep the drive alive.
Automatic 1st down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. They'll try to hit him with a screen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. The Giants going to call their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Now it's 2nd and 1. Throwing again. Wilson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 17 yards that time from number 17.
1st down, Giants.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hansen with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the 2nd half. It's about to get underway. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number 1. What awaits us here in the 2nd half? And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. On play action. Goff. Right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for
But
the
even
Lions.
20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Jameer Gibbs, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up second down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4. Throwing, Goff. Right side, it's the Porter, the tight end. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And the Lions.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he'll take this one in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
The
Now
kicker
Jake Bates on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions are out to a 10-0 lead.
Lions 10. Giants nothing.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Gray gonna return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Giants offense ready for their first possession of this second half. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with first and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. On first down, Wilson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Darius Slayton was the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Wilson makes the read and keeps it himself. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
25 yards.
A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Giants. Tracy. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Amit Robertson there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And the Giants first down.
Well, they find themselves in a tight game here in the second half, and they're thinking, we got to get this guy going. He hasn't done much up until this point, but man, you talk about making a play when your team needed it. That's the kind of play that sparks the offense, and now see if they can finish this drive with some points.
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. In motion, it's Robinson. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. He's got his man, that's Slayton. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Moving outside the pocket, and he's in! Russell Wilson, touchdown, New York. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Giants are on the board. It's 10-7.
Giants 7.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. We'll see if adjustments at halftime change the course of this one. Likely to play a big role in who's going to walk away with a W. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Run under the middle, it's Gibbs. This will be a short pickup to about the 30. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Laporta in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Lions will punt this ball away. Good coverage by Muncie. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Giants offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Pass pulled in by Tracy.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, and especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
On 3rd down, here's Wilson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
The Giants sending out their punter out of his own goal line. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll start with great field position, up at their 45. Toss to the right, here comes Gibbs. And the this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They hand it to Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Once again, it's Gibbs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Third and long. Goff to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Here's the Lions punt team now, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead.
Makes the score Lions 10, Giants 7.
Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Tracy. There he goes, inside the 30. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
The second down pass. The stop by Marcus Davenport. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
So now, Graham Gano, the veteran, in another pressure spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Lions offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. Quickly out to Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't win.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Detroit Lions.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Goff. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 21
They get 21 on that one.
That's
good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the 8-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it, and the Lions go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Lions 17, Giants 10.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, it's Smith-Marsette, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Giants offense, and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A carry here for Tracy. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Russ. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4. And bring up 3rd down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll go play action with Goff. Catch is made by Wright.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. This is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throwing here is Goff. He'll try to hit him with a screen. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Gibbs. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was
And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. A minute 57 to go in the game. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Bush is here with another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Look, great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
So here we go. Wilson and the Giants trailing 17-10, just over a minute 40 to play. The missed field goal gives them new life as they come up in a 1-score game on 1st and 10. Gun, it's Wilson. This one is caught by Robinson. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And this one really all over but the shouting. 1 timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game and are going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.